And here it is. Here's the brand new iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max here in the studio. I am beyond excited to be unboxing all of them and testing all of its new features. So in terms of its configurations, this is the 17 Pro in silver in the 1TB model, but here's where things get crazy. This is the 17 Pro Max in Cosmic Orange in the 2TB version. Okay, which one should we unbox first? The orange one? Okay, well then I'll have to make you wait for that one. Let's start off with the brand new 17 Pro. All right, as I said, I'm just super excited to just first off see the forged unibody design. I obviously saw it at the Apple event, but just being able to just see it at home, use it, and actually make it mine. Just so excited to also test out the brand new vapor chamber on the 17 Pro. All right, are you ready for this? 1, 2, and 3. The white, the silver is actually absolutely gorgeous. Here's another shot so you can see it in different lighting conditions. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Now that I actually see the silver, this is actually a beautiful color. As I was saying, you get the forged unibody design. Basically, the camera bump is just built in to the actual phone. It feels like a very, very rugged iPhone, and it kind of reminds me of an iPhone Ultra. All right, before we actually set it up and open it up, let's see what else is in the box. We still do get a USB-C cable with the pin eject tool. This version does have a SIM tray since I'm actually from Spain, obviously in Europe. And then we do get some paperwork. Let's see what comes inside of here. And check this out. For the first time ever, this is actually an EU regulation. So we got, for the first time ever, the rating of energy. According to the EU, this is actually an A, which is pretty good. You get a couple different ratings here. For example, the water resistance, how easy it is to repair, you get a C, how durable the iPhone is, and the battery life state on it as well. The paperwork as well, different warranty information, paperwork, all that good stuff. Sadly, we do not get any more Apple stickers. I am very sad about that. All right, are you ready to peel off the iPhone? Are you ready for this? I know I am. 1, 2, and 3. And here is the brand new iPhone 17 Pro. Let's go ahead and boot it up. There we go. It is now saying hello. Now, before we set up the brand new iPhone, I also got the brand new iPhone 17 Pro clear case with MagSafe and camera control. Basically, Apple has kind of redesigned the clear case, and I definitely wanted to show you everything that's new with it. It's basically a slight redesign of Apple's very famous clear case. We do also get obviously some paperwork. So you can see Apple has actually painted this white instead of all being totally clear. This is how it looks with the iPhone 17 Pro. This actually looks amazing. Now, this is actually a great redesign rather than last year. As you remember, this is how it looked at last year, and we had a random ring on top of here, which didn't look bad, but I feel like this is so much better since the case is obviously still MagSafe. The design of the case itself does still have the camera control button, which is very clickable, and it is still touchscreen. You get the power button, and then on the other side, you still do get camera control button, dedicated volume buttons. And in the bottom, something very important to note is that Apple also did launch the iPhone Crossbody Strap, but the clear case actually does not have any of those holes. So the iPhone's Crossbody Strap isn't compatible with Apple's clear case itself, which is kind of crazy. I actually surprisingly really like the design of this case this year. It looks amazing. All right, before we set up and show you all of the new features, I feel like we have to open up the brand new gorgeous color for the iPhone 17 Pro, which is this absolutely beautiful cosmic orange color. I absolutely love this color. I know there's a lot of controversy out there online. As I told you the other day, orange is actually the trendiest color of 2025, and it's going to be a massive trend even more now that the iPhone's hottest color is orange. So stay tuned for orange even being more popular. All right, are you ready to open it up? I know I am. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It looks even better. That looks just so good. An in-your-face color, and I say it in the best possible way possible. Let me just show you different angles for the lighting. I personally love this color. I'm actually very curious on what you think. Obviously in the Pro Max, it also comes with USB-C, the obvious. But just the color itself, you just need to see it in person to truly admire how crazy of a color this is. It is a very risky color for the iPhone to have. I'm obviously going to say that. You get a very vibrant orange on the side, and then on the glass, on ceramic shield on the back, it is kind of a very palish, very pastelish color in the glass of the iPhone. On the side, you still get the same buttons that have that same orange accent color. Even camera control, if we take a closer look on camera control, it's also got a very dark orange on the button itself. All right, let's open it up. Now the design of the 17 Pro is actually so much more durable than the previous generations. First off, as I said, you've got ceramic shield 2 in the back and a heat forged aluminum unibody that is up to 20 times more thermally conductive. Basically allows for the overheating issues to kind of be solved. I'm excited to test that out. That also has that Apple designed vapor chamber system. All right, now for real, let's go ahead and set up both of these iPhones. The first thing that we always do when we unbox a brand new iPhone is check out the brand new wallpapers that it actually comes with it. And the one that we need to add is this one right here, which are the brand new 17 Pro ones. So they actually come in 3 new colors. That's deep blue, silver, and cosmic orange, which is obviously the brand new colors for these iPhones. There you go. We've now customized it. And what's very unique about this wallpaper is that it moves when you lock and unlock it. As you can see, check that out. Check how that moves. And it feels like it's liquid glass. It's a very flowy wallpaper, very glassy wallpaper that just swipes up and just looks so incredibly good. With iOS 26, you can obviously make it your own. Look at that setup already, it looks incredible. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out the most important part, which is what's new with this iPhone. So first off, let's open up the camera and you're gonna see a couple different things. First off, you've got a ×8 zoom. So now you've got a 0.5, a ×1, a 28 millimeter, a 35 millimeter, and a ×2, and a ×4, and now a brand new ×8 zoom, which is basically an equivalent to a 200 millimeter lens. Hey, really quick, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, well, you know what to do. I'm actually unboxing the iPhone Air and the Crossbody Strap and all of Apple's new product. Most of you that are watching this video, you haven't hit that subscribe button, which is kind of weird. You're just kind of watching and not subscribing. If you love Apple, you love the iPhone, you're on the right place. I make videos only about Apple and the ecosystem it surrounds it. So yeah, hit that subscribe button and now back to the video. Also, on the camera, you're gonna see a brand new button and a brand new setting. Apple has updated the front-facing camera to have a squared sensor. And because of that, Apple has announced a brand new feature called Center Stage. What this will allow your iPhone to do, which by the way, you could customize it to have auto zoom off or on, or auto rotate on or off. What this will basically allow your iPhone to do is this right here. Now let me show you the new cameras in action. So as you can see, I can use the 0.1, the 2, the ×4, which is already incredible. But if we actually use the ×8, look how clear that zoom is. We can get so close into objects now. And what's also amazing is that we now get a ×40. This is obviously digital, but it still looks quite amazing. And it's super cool that we can get so close into objects from here all the way to here. Now let me go ahead and turn the camera around, and as you can see, we get 2 new buttons. Apple's actually made the front camera sensor instead of vertical to a squared sensor, and what this will allow your iPhone to do is the following. First off, we get a center stage camera on the iPhone, which means a bunch of different things. One, if we make the selfie wider, as you can see, it is just so much more wider, which I absolutely love. I love how much wide the camera of the iPhone is now, which is just so much fun. But second of all is this button right here. And yes, you saw that properly. Previously, when you wanted to take a selfie horizontally, you had to hold your iPhone like this, which obviously worked for a lot of people. But the problem with turning your iPhone sideways is that people often look at themselves instead of looking at the camera, which resulted at a selfie that people weren't looking at the actual camera. But now the iPhone 17 Pro allows you to take selfies horizontally while still, as you can see, maintaining my iPhone vertically. This is such a useful feature. I actually want to test it out for the first time. That is crazy, and you can still make it ultra wide and wide. I mean, how amazing is this feature right here? I feel like so many people will just buy the new iPhones just because of this new center stage camera. Now, what's cool about this, and we're obviously gonna cover this in our full review properly, but you can actually customize whether you want center stage to zoom in and rotate to fit everyone in your photo automatically. We tested this out at the Apple event, but basically if someone's in your shot, the iPhone will just turn itself automatically to fit that person inside of your photo, which is amazing. Another brand new feature is concerning video. If we tap on this right here, so you can see you get a brand new feature called dual capture. And what this feature basically does is it will showcase both cameras at once. So basically, just imagine I want to show you my Funko Pop collection. I can still film myself. So we're going to go ahead and film my first ever dual capture video on the 17 Pro. Ready? All right. I am now filming. Do you guys see my collection? That's actually Lilo and Stitch. That's Woody and Buzz. As you can see, you're still seeing myself. And what's cool about dual capture is that I can actually grab myself on the top left or move myself to the bottom right, or even move myself to the bottom left. I can even take a photo within dual capture. What's cool is that I can now stop the video right here. And check it out, this is so useful. Maybe your baby's walking for the first time and you wanna record yourself, but also the baby. So you can see the video is actually saved with me moving this. So you're gonna get that animation. Once you film this, you will not get rid of yourself. So just do keep that in mind. And you can obviously not move yourself around either once you film that either. If we swipe up on the metadata of that photo, you're gonna get that dual capture setting on the metadata itself. You're gonna get this icon right here if you film that using dual capture. Also, all three camera lenses on your iPhone 17 Pro now have 48 megapixels and all have a Fusion camera system in them, which basically excels, especially during low light. And you'll obviously also be able to take photos up to 48 megapixels within all three lenses. Last year's iPhone 16 Pro's ultra wide during low light wasn't really that good, so I'm extremely excited to put that to the test as well. Also, action mode. Action mode on the back cameras has always been amazing, but now what's cool about the front facing camera, and especially during that dual recording, is that we now get ultra stabilized front facing video. Apple says that they're basically using the same technology as action mode, so your on the move videos will look extremely stabilized as well. Now the heart of both of these iPhones is the A19 Pro Chip, which basically has a 6-core CPU, a 6-core GPU with neural accelerators, and a 16-core neural engine. What basically all of this means is insane efficiency within its battery life, and overall its incredible boost in performance as well, which I believe today-a-days it's actually very important for phones to go crazy in performance. In an era where AI will all be soon on our devices, it's something very important. And Apple has also solved a lot of overheating issues also with the A19 Pro Chip. As I was saying, both iPhone get incredible boost in battery life, and that's one of the big protagonists of these new iPhones. The 17 Pro Max actually gets 39 hours of video playback, which is absolutely insane. That's another thing that I'm very excited to put it to test in my full review. So you get two sizes in this generation, the 17 Pro that comes with 6.3 inches and the 17 Pro Max that comes with 6.9 inches. Both come obviously with an always-on display, a ProMotion 120 Hz display. The display has also been improved to a 33% better anti-reflection, which is great to be used outdoors. It has up to 2 times better outdoor contrast as well, and 3000 nits of peak brightness. Let's compare the design of the 17 Pro versus the 16 Pro really quickly. As you can see, it's a massive difference in design. You get the brand new forged unibody design up here in the top, something that this doesn't have. The 16 Pro simply has that camera bump on the left. The 16 Pro is made out of titanium, 17 Pro is made out of aluminum. You've got ceramic shield on the back, 16 Pro doesn't. We will comparing the size difference in my full review, but just check out how much thicker the 17 Pro is because of that improvement in battery life. As I was saying, both of them do have the action button and both of them do have camera control. Something that I'm very sad is that this year we do not get the desert titanium color, which is a color that I just absolutely loved on the 16 Pro. Apple has also lowered the SIM tray on the 17 Pro. As you can see, the 16 had it up here in the top, 17 has it at the bottom. Something that I'm even more excited about these new iPhones is this right here. the iPhone Air. If you want to see the unboxing and everything that's new with it, you can tap on this video right here, or you can obviously hit subscribe or keep watching more of my content right here. Seriously, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.